promoting you and what you do. This is OIC Studio Podcast. Interviews, discussions, live reading, music performances, and more. Here is your host, James Bryant.
OIC Studio presents live reading where we'll have an author sit down with us and read a short selection, and we'll talk a bit about it after that. Here is SM Dotson reading Hello, Dali.
Thanks for having me, James. Hello, Dali. Catalonia, Spain, 1909. Salvador Dali was known as an eccentric, an artist, and as a figurehead of Surrealism to the public mind. He created strange art, had startled eyes, and his idiosyncratic mustache, thin, long, and upturned. His mother was perhaps a little unusual as well. A mother can affect her child's psychology in many ways. A mother can burden a child with her own vision of how he or she should live their life. The child will grow up to struggle against the will of his mother, even though the ideas were planted long ago. When Dali was only 5, his mother took him to the cemetery. They stood hand in hand over the grave of his older brother. He would have been older, but he died at age 2 in 1903. The second Dali boy, our artist, was born 1 year later. They had the same name. Dali's mother, Felipe, said he was a beautiful and resilient child, and it was difficult for her to lose him. Felipe explained that God took pity on her and gave little Salvador back to her. "What do you mean, Mama?" "I wanted to wait," said Felipe, "until you were 5 to tell you. And here we are. It isn't only the name you share with your brother." Little Salvador looked down at the gravestone, thinking about the words and what they meant. "What do you mean, Mama?" "You left us once," Felipe pointed to the gravestone bearing his name. "But the Lord sent you back to me." Hello, Dali by SM Dotson.
Where did you get the idea to write Hello, Dali?
Well, I tend to find an interest in the idea of reincarnation, like reincarnation, like a ghost jumping to another body sort of thing. And so I was reading about the life of the surrealist artist Salvador Dali, and read just someone mentioned that his mother told him when he was only 5 years old. His mother told him that he's the reincarnation of his older brother who died. Like, God sent you back to me. And she claimed that they both looked identical. And of course, she gave them the exact same name and everything. So she built this entire world of this belief system in the mind of Salvador Dali, and he became the eccentric that we all know him for, basically. I think it's a really interesting story to tell. So I wanted to work it up and really elucidate on some of the mystery and eccentricity of the story itself. So it's based on a true story.
Well written. Where can people find other short stories that you have written?
On YouTube, SM Dotson Strange Tales YouTube. You can just do a search, and I'll put a link in the text below. Thanks, James.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.
Can we help promote you and what you do? Get in touch with us. Look for our contact information in the description below.